So today I'm going to be filming in my new apartment in San Diego. I finally settled in and it's been really great, and my roommates are like watching me at the moment film, which is really weird because I'm only used to filming at home alone. So I'm going to have to get used to that. Today I decided to film my Sigma beauty haul because they've sent me a couple of things and I've been trying them out over the last couple of days. I wanted to know what they were about before I just filmed a straight up beauty haul. There's quite a few things, so I think I'll talk about the makeup first and then the makeup brushes because I feel like they're two very distinct categories. To begin with the makeup, I have Sigma brow powder in the color medium, and I think they sent me a generic pack where they don't distinguish the colors because I think I would usually be a dark, but I got the medium, which is okay because the darker shade still suits me fine. And I totally see the hype on these brow powders. It's a little bit pasty, and I know that sounds kind of gross, but it's definitely still more on the powder side. They also sent me a brow pencil. I have to say it's not my favorite. It definitely does the job, but I think a huge part of it is that it's not in my shade, and I would rather it be a bit more dark and a bit more ashy, but that's fine. I still use it. I used it to try out the formula for you guys, and I'm wearing all of these on my face today, by the way. This pencil is really waxy, so I don't know, the consistency goes on a little bit patchy in my opinion, but it's still good to have around. The next thing, I haven't used this too much, but it is the brow highlighting pencil. I prefer to highlight my brow bone with a powder, but since I was given this, I thought I'd try it out. It's heaps of fun to use, but I prefer using this on the bridge of my nose, and it's dual-ended. This side has a sparkly side, well not sparkly but shimmery, and then this side is kind of like a matte pinky beige. These two products are probably some of my favorites. They're both meant to be blushes, but I'm quite sure one of them is a highlighter. The first one is called the Mellow Powder Blush. It is like a nudie blush, and I've never owned anything like this because I like my blushes to be pigmented and quite pink, but this one, it still turns up making me look quite flushed, and I'm really into it. This is probably my favorite thing. And this one is meant to be a blush also. It's called Peaceful, and I think you can see that. I wouldn't call this a blush. This is definitely a highlighter, and that's what I've been using it as. It's really subtle. It's definitely not a strobing kind of highlighter where it's just so intense. You can see this beam of light on your cheekbone. It's definitely more soft, and I think it's what I prefer for my face. The next two items kind of go hand in hand. This first one is called Lose the Halo Lip Concealer. Like the title suggests, it's a lip concealer. I think the idea of this is to block out the natural color of your lips, so then you can apply whatever color shade of lipstick that you want, and it'll be like just more pigmented and go on a little bit better. I have been loving this because it makes like my other lip products look so much nicer, because then you don't have like any darkness around your lips, and it turns out looking really fresh and cleanly cut, if that makes sense. This next one here is the lip base, but I think it is just like a fat kind of lip liner. This one is in the shade Euphoria, and I'm wearing it today. It's a really nice pinky shade. I haven't tried this yet, but I think this will go really well as a base under Blind Crime's Pink Velvet because they're very similar in color. That was all of the makeup that I had to talk about. And now we'll go into the brushes. I know Sigma brushes are so highly hyped up, and I've been so excited to try them ever since I started seeing them around on YouTube. Finally getting some was like the best feeling in the world. I couldn't even tell you how excited I was to do my makeup the day after. They sent me a set of rose gold on black makeup brushes, and they look like this. There are 6 in this set. I'm not sure if they're on the website. I haven't checked yet, but if they are, I will link them down in the info box for you guys. It comes with quite a big range of brushes. I think I'll go from the bigger brushes to the smaller ones. And this is the one that I use to do my foundation. Oh, I just realized that these are rose gold because they're the 5-year anniversary edition of these brushes. So I think they're like a classic design, but the color is just limited edition and special. This brush is called the Sigma Flat Kabuki F80. I've never ever used like a flat kabuki brush for foundation before, and it feels really nice on my face. It smooths everything into your pores. It makes your face look a lot more photo finished. This has pretty much replaced my normal foundation brush. Feels so luxe and the bristles are so dense. Another brush that I've been loving is the small contour brush, and I've still been loving like the really strong contour. I've never had a highlighter brush before. I kind of have just used whatever brush that's been lying around, and this one here is the tapered highlighter F35. It's got this really cute little tapered tip, so it's really good for when I just want to dip it in the highlighter and put it in my inner corners for like a really, really basic eyeshadow look, which is really all I can do. These brushes, to be honest, I don't really know what I would use them for, but they are so cute. This first one is the Soft Blend Concealer F64 brush. I've been using the big Kabuki brush to blend in my concealer along with my foundation, so I haven't used this one too much, but I guess if you like blending your foundation into spots, this could be really good for that. Also, I reckon the 3D HD Precision brush, which is this one with like a little tapered tip. This one here would also be really good if you're just putting concealer on like a very specific spot on your face and you just wanted to buff it in. Last but not least is the little eyebrow brush. It packs on the powder really well, and I haven't tried it yet, but I think it would be really, really good to use with the Anastasia Dip Brow, as it's got a very fine tip but then very stiff bristles. I am still looking for a holy grail brush, which is an ultimate kind of like brush and also has a spoolie on the end. It's just so convenient to have the spoolie there. Sorry, there was one more thing that I totally forgot to talk about. It is the Sigma brush cleaner. This is really cool. Basically, you put your hand through this slut here and you kind of wear it like a glove, and then you just start washing your brushes on like all the little grooves. On this side is the face brush side, so it's for like bigger brushes. It usually takes me so long to like get all of the grime out of the brushes just rubbing it on my hands. I hated cleaning my brushes, and it makes brush cleaning 40 times faster. And if you just flip it over, on the inside there is an eye brush cleaner. And that was my entire Sigma haul slash review. I hope that was like detailed enough for some of you to get a good idea of how well these Sigma products work. I am really, really flattered that they sent me all this stuff, and it's been really fun to like work with the products, and I do really, really, really love some of them. If you found this helpful at all, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more videos, because I will try and film a bit more while I'm here. My friend Dan actually lent me this camera and it is divine. It is such a cute little GoPro, and I've never had a GoPro before, and it's been so much fun to play around with. I'm like really not used to it, so it took me ages to like position the camera today, but we got there and I finally filmed this video, so hopefully it'll be up really soon. And I do want to do a big USA clothing haul, because I came here with very little stuff and now I have a lot of things. Not a surprise. Later on I'm going thrift shopping today, so maybe, we'll see, maybe I might film a little something for you guys. But yeah, until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.